Dr. Liu. Um, so in this video, I will cover the introduction to the Newton's second law lab. This is a newly redesigned lab based on similar equipment from the past. So if you seen the experiment in the past, this is a good refresher. We have an air track and also a couple of photo gates. So let me adjust the camera so we can see them instead of just me. Okay, here we go. So this is the air track. It is a precision machine device with very smooth surfaces. And let's see where the gliders are. Okay, here's the glider. So we have a glider here. The glider is made of steel. Um, and the air track is aluminum. Well, steel is harder than aluminum. So if you just place the two pieces of metal together and try to slide, steel will scrape off aluminum and make lots of scratches. We've been able to keep the steel from scraping the aluminum for about half a century. I only take credit for the last 20 years. So the real trick here is to never really slide. If you slide, you're going to scrape. So you apply air, you apply the full pressure. So when air is introduced, this is going to lift the glider up. Not that much. It's only a very thin layer. So once that's lifted up, the glider is free to move around and it will no longer scrape the surface. So air track maintenance or safety procedure, do not move the glider if you're not supplying the air pressure in here. And also do not turn air off just because you want to slow down the glider. That's the same thing as not having air when the glider is moving. So keep the air running for the entire time until you're done. And once you're done, you can take the glider off the air track, place it on the counter, and turn the air off. Right. So these are the photo gates. I believe we've used them before. Now they're just on a different stand. So let's have an adjustment here. So the adjustment procedure is to do this. We have this structure right here. Let's show that on the video here. So this little tooth structure here, and the structure's purpose is to trigger the photo gate. And to trigger the photo gate, that means this leading tooth structure, let's point over here. So that structure right there has to trigger the photo gate. That means covering the infrared light coming from the photo gate, going to the other side of the photo gate. And then there's a gap. The light is allowed to go through. And the second edge that covers the light again, so trigger two times. So if you trigger two times and the edges are 1 centimeter apart, then that's very similar to the projectile motion experiment where we have the single setup with two photo gates separated by 10 centimeters. And these leading edges are separated by 1 centimeter. So that'll give us a fixed distance we can use. So that is the purpose of this structure, to give you a fixed different distance. And that means if you're lining this up, here you just place the glider here, and I'll remove the meter stick. So this side I can see from my side there's a small hole. This is the receiver. So you move that over here. Oh, this is really way too low. This is where the receiver is, and is basically the whole light gets blocked by the whole bulk of this attachment. So we'll just raise this up. Okay. All right, and secure this. Okay, line it up a little. Maybe raise it up a little further. Okay, so let me see if I can show this on the webcam. I'll grab the camera so it doesn't give you some dizzying. Okay, so here it is. Kind of hard to see. Um, so let me angle this just right, and I can point with a pen here. Okay, so here we cannot really see, there's a little hole. Let me see if I can illuminate the hole with my phone. Yeah, yeah. Now it's barely visible. There's a hole here. Okay, now we can see it. So the hole is not really blocked by the bulk of this attachment, but it will be blocked by the tooth, like two buck teeth with a big gap in between. So that is the level, the height I want to reach. Is the hole is still blocked by these two buck teeth, but it's not blocked by the bulk. And guess what? This is almost exactly the tallest when the this photo gate looks like a flag on the staff. So that's the height. And I need to do this for both gates. So I may as well just do them without any cables attached to them. This makes them easier to move around. Oh, this is way too low. Um, I'll raise it up and pull this in. Okay, I think this is good. I'll use my phone again just to light up that hole there. Okay, this way is a little better. Yeah, it's pretty difficult because it's just a dark hole. Okay, there you go. So that's the right height. Make sure you have the right height. Otherwise, you're not triggering with the correct structure. You need to trigger with these edges, not the whole body of that attachment. Okay, so now the photo gates are adjusted. They are at the right height. We're ready to get this next part of the setup, which is to attach a string and also a clip, and then we'll also wire together the photo gate with our circuit board.